Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Puspa Madya. I am a nursing student at Indonesia University of Education. In this video, we will learn about punctuation mark and common sentence errors in English. Okay, for the first is punctuation mark. Punctuation mark is one of the most important part of the sentence. Punctuation mark has different form with different function. A sentence would not be complete if it did not have a punctuation mark. Punctuation mark can determine the meaning and emotion contained in the sentence presented. The position of punctuation mark will affect the meaning contained in the sentence. Frequently used in English academic writing are the period, comma, semicolon, and colon. Period used at the end of declarative sentences, statements tough to be complete. For example, Gina and Ginny went to market. The use of comma in sentences is divided to three parts. The listing comma is used as a kind of substitute for the words and or. It is used in a list when three or more words, phrases, or even complete sentences are joined together. Example, Yunji wants the purple, green, and red dress. For your entry, you may choose vegetarian pasta, beef, chicken, or salmon. Next, joining. The joining comma is used to join two complete sentences into a single sentence, and it must be followed by a connecting word. The connecting words which can be used in this way are and, or, but, while, and yet. Example, I love eating durian, but my mother thinks it smells disgusting. Next is bracketing or isolating comma. The weak interruption set off by bracketing commas could, in principle, be removed from the sentence, and the result would still be a complete sentence that made good sense. When it is added at the beginning or end of sentence, only one comma is added. Example, these findings we will suggest cast doubt upon his hypothesis. Semicolon is used to connect independent clauses. It shows a closer relationship between the clauses than a period would show. Yes, semicolon is used equals with period function. There are three places for use the semicolon. Between independent clauses when a coordinating conjunction is omitted, before sentence connector, or between independent clauses linked by a transitional expression, and between sequential item or in list with internal commas. Semicolon is used between two independent clauses or compound sentence when a coordinating conjunction for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so is omitted. Semicolon replace function fanboys. Example, the upperclassmen are permitted of campus lunch. The underclassmen must remain on campus. The example above could be recast with the conjunction but, in which case a comma rather than a semicolon would be required. The semicolon is also used between two independent clauses linked by a transitional expression, like however, in contrast, therefore, accordingly. Example, heavy snow continues to fall at the airport. Consequently, all flights have been grounded. Semicolon can also be used in lists with internal commas. In this usage, the semicolon acts as the sort of super comma. The colon is used to introduce a list of items. Okay, next we will learn about common sentence errors in English. There are 4 mistakes that is often used in sentences structure: fragment, choppy sentences, run together sentences, and stringy sentences. A sentence fragment is a string of words that does not form a complete sentence. There is a necessary component of a complete sentence missing. This missing component may be a subject, usually a noun, or a predicate, verb or verb phrase, and when the sentence does not express a complete idea. First fragment, the sentence only contained a dependent clause. For revision, we can add an independent clause. Next, the sentence only contained a subject. For revision, we can add a predicate or verb. The next fragment, the sentence only contained a phrase. For revision, we can add a subject and predicate or verb or add independent clause. Next, the sentence only contained a relative clause. For revision, we can add a subject or object or remove connector word in sentence. Choppy sentences are 2 short sentences which come together. Words are repeated. They are tedious and hard to understand. We revise choppy sentences by using coordination, subordination, and embedding to combine them with adjacent sentences. Make it a complex or compound sentences. Example: I like dogs. Dogs make good pets. Dogs are friendly. Dogs are loyal. For revision, we can add subordination and coordination. Becomes, I like dogs because they are good pets. They are friendly and loyal. A run-on sentence occurs when 2 or more independent clauses, also known as complete sentences, are connected improperly. Example: participants could leave the study at any time. They needed to indicate their preference. For revision, replace comma into period. Because sentence is 2 independent clauses, we can separate the clause become 2 sentences by replace comma into period. To fix this type of comma splice, we can also use a semicolon before the transitional expression and add a comma after it. See more examples of this on. However, we can also replace comma into semicolon. As we know, in punctuation, comma can use as replacement conjunction function. The last sentence errors is stringy sentences. A stringy sentence is made up of several complete thoughts strung together with words like and, so, or but. Stringy sentences are so long that the writer forgets the beginning of the sentence before reaching the end. For revision, we can divide the clauses into sentences based on their function. Maximal clause in sentences is three clause. See more examples of this on. Okay, this is from me. Thank you for watching and bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.